Hello humans, I'm Yoshiller, and welcome to my walkthrough of the original Super Mario Bros. I'm playing this game off of my Wii U's Virtual Console service, but rest assured, every action that I perform in this video can be replicated on the original Super Mario Bros. Cartridge. Anyway, without further ado, I'm taking on World 2 in this part. World 2 is slightly more difficult than the first world. It introduces a few new concepts, but rest assured, it is not too difficult, at least in comparison of what's soon to come. If you want to get a mushroom right off the bat, you can. There's a brick block at the beginning that can give you one, or you can hit a question mark block here. Of course, if you already have a mushroom up to this point, then you'll get a fire flower, and you can just shoot fireballs at all these enemies to get all sorts of goodies. Okay, so with this level specifically, I'm going to play this level 3 times. This first time, I'm going to go ahead and play through it traditionally, like you would any other Mario level. Get from the beginning to the end through simplistic means, not knowing of any secrets whatsoever. So it seems like a pretty standard level, right? There's some obstacles, there's some Koopas. It's slightly more difficult than the first world, right? Nothing too major. It's a little longer than the previous Mario levels, but you know, that's fine. You can jump over most of it. Not that big of a deal. Hey, there's a trampoline. What does this do? It makes you bounce extra high. Yippee! But I'm not done showing this level. I gotta show you guys some secrets. So that's the traditional way of beating the level, but it's not exactly the best way to complete the level. This next method that I shall demonstrate is fairly similar to the first method, but there are 2 secrets that I would like to show. The first secret that I would like to show is actually just a power-up that can help you complete the rest of the level with ease. Ugh, I can't even talk, I apologize. Anyway, you can get your fire flower, oh, jolly good, whatever, right? You can get this power-up regardless, but if you go right here, at this one pipe right here, and you hit this brick block all the way to the left, a star will come out. And of course, once you get a star, you are actually invincible, so you can actually run through all of these enemies. They won't hurt you whatsoever. And if you go down this pipe right here, you'll be taken to an underground segment where you can just get a lot of coins. However, if you have a star and you go underground, the star will wear off immediately. So it's up to you to decide if you want to take that star with you through the rest of the level until it wears out. It does wear out after about 15 seconds or so. Or if you want to go and get some coins. And remember, when you get 100 coins, you'll get an extra life. So when I get 18 more coins, I'll gain an extra life. And that'll be extremely handy. Anyway, I'll go ahead and complete the level as traditionally as possible. I mean, this is relatively similar. You bounce on the trampoline, gets to the flagpole. But okay, I gotta play this level one more time, and this is probably the best and most optimal way to complete this level. So I'm gonna go ahead and start it as normally as possible. I'm gonna go ahead and get this mushroom because power-ups are nice, and they can definitely help me with the next level. And if you can, to the best of your abilities, make sure that you have a fire flower for the next level because it'll make things 10 times easier. Okay. So fire flower. I think there's only one other power-up in this level, not counting the star, so this is the best way to do it. Okay, so I'm gonna skip the star. No, I may as well get it, right? May as well, it gives me protection. But don't run too far. If you stay right here and you hit the brick block in the center of these question mark blocks, you will create a vine. You can actually climb up the vine and you'll be taken to a secret section. The secret section plays the same music that would play if you got an invincibility star. And here we are. We are above the clouds. If I ride on this platform, it'll take me all the way to the end and I can just gather coins along the way. This is a secret area. Only a few levels have these, but every time a level does have one, I will do my best to go ahead and showcase where it is. This is the only secret area in World 2, technically speaking. Secret areas, cloud areas, I'll use those names back and forth. That's the only cloud area in all of World 2, so don't worry. This is the last time I have to play this level, and I don't have to play any of the other levels more than once, so I can just go ahead and complete this level as normally as possible. So there you go. But I do have a fire flower power-up, so hang on to this, because the next level is so much easier if you have a fire flower power-up. That's because this level is going to be unlike anything we've ever seen before in this game. So you might think, is it an underground level? No, it is an underwater level. This is the first underwater level of the game. There's only a couple of these in the game, but they are pretty fun. It's as simple as this. You push the A button, you start swimming. The coral will not hurt you, they act as walls, but these little squid enemies will hurt you. You can defeat them if you jump on them, but I don't think that works in the original Super Mario Bros. Game. I think that's only added to later games, so do not try it. These fish enemies, these are called cheeps. The red ones swim faster than the gray ones. I think that's gray, blue, whatever. But if you have a fire flower, you can actually shoot fireballs underwater to defeat all of these enemies. The other tactic I can advise if you don't have a fire flower, it is generally safer just to swim near the top of the level. Of course, that's a terrible time to say that because I just got hit by one of the squids. By the way, the squids are called bloopers. They are called bloopers. I do not know why. Maybe it's because they bloop underwater. I don't know, but that's what they do. So anyway, the best strategy I can advise is just to swim near the top of the level. You don't get any sort of bonus if you go over the water, because you can't go over the water. But once it gets to this pipe at the end, you can actually go ahead and complete the level. It's also worth noting that if you performed a glitch in the second level of this game in stage 1-2, I talked about this in the previous video, you can actually access a negative level in this game, a level that only exists through glitching. And the glitched level, the negative level, actually takes you to that one, the underwater level. Anyway, this is stage 2-3. The easiest way to complete this level is actually to just mindlessly run through it and jump at the right time. You can just keep running. And the best and easiest way to complete this level is just to jump at the right time. There's like 1 or 2 power-ups in this level, and I guess it is slightly easier if you do have a fire flower. This is also our first oh, I almost had that. I do have slight input delay with my controller, so when I push a button, it actually takes half a second for it to register. And I know that might sound like I'm making excuses, but that is legitimately throwing me off. So I apologize if I provide any sort of sloppy gameplay. Okay, I assure you, the best way to get through this level is just to mindlessly run through it. But you know what? I will put some thought into my actions. Let me take things a little more slowly. Anyway, this is the first level to introduce cheap sheeps outside of water. They work as simple as this. They jump up, and they fall back down. If they hit you from underneath, if they hit your feet, they will be defeated. But if they hit pretty much any other part of your body, you will die. You can destroy them with fire flowers. You can destroy them if you have a star, but there's only one power-up on this level, and it's not a star. So if you have a mushroom, the power-up will turn into a fire flower. If you don't have anything, if you're small Mario like me, it only is a mushroom, and it's only at the beginning of the level. Either way, though, that is the end of the level. And now with the 4th and final level of World 2, it's time to take on the castle level. So here we go. This castle level is a bit of a difficulty spike in comparison to the previous castle level. The previous castle level was much shorter and much easier. This one introduces a few other concepts. For example, there are these little fireballs that bounce out from the lava underneath. Here's a power-up on this level. It's the only power-up on this level, so make sure that you hang on to it. I don't want to lose any more lives. That would be bad. So there are 2 paths here. You can take the top path and the bottom path. Some levels, this will matter, but for this level, it doesn't really matter. You can take either path that you want. I find that it's easier to take the bottom path, and all you have to do is run accordingly, making sure that you dodge these little fireballs. And as you get closer and closer toward the end of the level, there will be fireballs that will be shot at you. Just be a little careful. There we go. Oh, wow, I actually dodged that. Cool. Okay, so yeah, be careful of these fireballs. They actually are randomly generated, so you don't necessarily know where they're going to go, but they do move slowly enough to where you should be able to dodge them before they can hit you. And up. Cool. All right, and now, if I go ahead and break these open, I can properly get to this Bowser fight, and all I have to do is get past him and touch the axe at the end. But if I'm Super Mario, I can hang on to my power-upness, and I can complete the level just like that. And with that out of the way, World 2 is done. But much like the end of World 1, this little guy here, named Toad, will tell me that the princess that I'm trying to save is in another castle. But okay, that is the end of this video because that is the end of World 2. I'm going to go ahead and save. In the original Super Mario Brothers, you actually can't save, but since I'm recording and I'm recording different parts at different days, I actually am going to save. Sorry, look, I'm going to save. And I'll continue this game in the next part. So that wraps up this video of Super Mario Brothers. And I'd like to thank you all for watching. See you all in future videos. Bye-bye, humans. Whoosh! Hey guys, thank you so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed the video, then please consider checking out one of my other videos. On the screen right now, there are various videos and annotations. If you click on one, you'll be redirected to one of my other videos. I post new content every single day, so there's bound to be something that'll catch your interest. And hey, if you want to continue supporting me, then please subscribe to my channel so that you can stay up to date with all of my latest videos and announcements. It's free, and it really helps me out. Also, I have a Twitter account. I usually post announcements there, so if you want to know what my upcoming plans are, then I strongly advise that you check that out as well. Anyway, thank you for watching the video, and I hope to see you around in the future. Bye-bye, humans! Whoosh!